Okay, hello everyone. Good morning. Please replace your name ya, based on your real name, based on your name in the attendance list in the SIA ya, in your class. This one, Oppo A16 yang masih ada namanya Oppo atau namanya apa, please replace ya, because it is recorded, sudah direkam, dan nanti persensinya kan sesuai dengan nama asli ya. If you do not have your real name here, so I'm afraid that I cannot do the correct name for your attendance list. Ya, ini Oppo. Hello, are you here? Ini yang belum rename ini, nanti enggak di belakang. Oke, thank you. Okay, let's start ya, because it's already more than 5 minutes from the schedule. I think 6 minutes. So it's better to start ya. Kita akan mulai. This is very short. Pertemuan pertama melalui Zoom. The synchronous meeting is very short because it just about course orientation ya teman-teman ya. Course orientation is talking about syllabus ya, talking about the classroom regulation, then talking about what we are going to do during this semester. Yeah, so I will try to give you the sharing. Ya, can you see it? Coba saya random tak nanya. Mbak Lulu Astuti, can you see my slide?
Gimana?
Ya, can you see my slide, Mbak Lulu?
Iya.
Ya, thank you. Ini just checking ya, checking aja. Sekarang saya cek yang lainnya ya. Okay, we have Elvison. Did you see my slide? Can you see it, Elvison? Elvison. Berarti ada tapi nggak ada ya? Apa maksudnya? Elvison? Boleh kok kelas online tuh sambil nganter ibunya ke pasar atau sambil tiduran, nyantai ya karena ini bulan puasa. Dan ini nanti pertemuan pertama saya buat cepat juga, tapi mungkin ya nggak boleh ya tinggal tidur gitu ya. Elvison, are you here?
Yes.
Okay, thank you for your response ya. Okay, another one random samples. Mbak Dinda Lismaraloka. Are you here?
Iya.
Oh yeah, okay, thank you. Yeah, 3 random samples is enough ya. So let's get back to the topic ya. This is for all study programs actually. Ya, management study program is one of them ya. So we got bahasa Inggris ya. The code is MBY10. This is the required course. You must take it. So thank you for taken this course. So what is it? Why we need to know about English in our university? Yeah. First, let introduce myself ya. This is my name. You can call me Hari ya, Mr. Hari or Pak Hari, something like that ya. Currently, I have a position in the Vice Dean of Teachers Training Education Faculty ya. In Teachers Training and Education Faculty is a KIP. Yeah, so I also teach several courses majoring in English linguistics. So my major is in English. Yeah, the core of the language of English. This is linguistics. Yeah. Then I currently, like in this class, accompany you to study English. Why? I used to have the word accompany. Kenapa kok menemani? Accompany. Because this is not senior high schools ya teman-teman, bukan SMA atau SMP yang like teaching and teacher centered, apalagi ini full e-learning ya. Nanti Kenapa ngomongnya pakai bahasa Inggris? Karena exposure-nya harus kita bangun di sini ya. We need to have the exposure. If not in this class, when will you get the English exposure? Yeah, one of them is from this class. So you will get the synchronous, the Zoom like this, maybe for several times. Then mostly you will have asynchronous. Yeah. Do you know asynchronous meeting? Do you know synchronous and asynchronous? Mas Genaro Ivan, what do you think? Mengetahui nggak apa itu synchronous, apa itu asynchronous meeting? Mas Genaro? Genaro Ivan? Not here. Mas Genaro Ivan? Oke, tidak di sini ya. Mbak Jessica Septia. Nah, sharing-sharing saja ini bukan jadikan
Yeah,
beban.
I want to know.
Yeah, thank you for the response, Mbak Jessica. Do you know about synchronous and asynchronous meeting? Tadi saya kurang dengar menjelaskan jawabannya. Do you know or not? Yes or no?
I want to know.
Oh, you want to know. Okay. Synchronous meeting is the meeting that is currently running directly from the host like this, or the teacher or the lecturer to the participants or students. Yeah, for example, we have conducted several meetings like this. Yeah, previously, currently like this. This is synchronous. Jadi langsung seperti ini ya, through Zoom, apps, Gmeet, and so on. If asynchronous, mean kebalikannya kan, kalau dalam bahasa Inggris itu suffixnya itu menjadi kebalikannya. Berarti tidak langsung. Artinya teman-teman punya waktu durasi tertentu. You have certain duration. Nah, kalau asynchronous itu saya hanya mengupload. I do uploading the materials like video, then like what is that? The materials ya, PPT, and create the forum ya for the simple response. And you have a week, punya seminggu teman-teman, nggak hanya 2 jam atau 1 jam seperti ini. Nah, tapi you have a week ya. Misalnya saya upload hari Jumat atau Kamisnya, dan you got to see to respond to the forum till the next Friday or Tuesday. It's very long, right? Nah, itu jadi take it easy. Nah, kembali ke tadi, apalagi kelasnya adalah full e-learning like this. So you have asynchronous and synchronous, so you get the independent ya, your independent learning. Kenapa saya tekankan itu company? Karena tidak hanya mengajar saja, tapi menemani, menjadi fasilitator teman-teman ya. So you get to know to have a good literacy ya, teman-teman. Nanti semoga mendapatkan literasi yang bagus ya, because this is full e-learning once again. Okay, then what about this course? Nah, this is in the syllabus ya. So you will get, this is for all study programs. Then you will get the basic skills. Nah, di dalam semua bahasa kan ada these 4 basic skills. But of course, this is not spirited one by one like listening by itself, speaking by itself. No, this is integrated ya. So you have listening, speaking, and reading and writing for our goals. Then, because we have a modern approach here in the teaching and learning process, so you will not learn grammar or structure separately. So you will learn it in a context. Jadi kita belajar tata bahasa itu dalam konteks, ya, tidak terpisah. Misalnya seperti membaca bukunya Betty Schreiber Azhar ya, buku grammar yang dasar yang teman-teman bisa pahami dengan mudah itu, tapi tidak terpisah-pisah seperti itu. You can learn through our activity, through the reading materials, through the video ya. So you go, oh, the grammar is like this, something like that, yeah. So in the end, because we got the leveling for the university student, all of the basic skills and also some functional grammar, we need to have your creativity, your critical thinking to explore our each learning outcome, kita punya capaian-capaian nantinya. Nah, capaian-capaiannya, the learning outcomes are implemented through meetings. Jadi nanti kita akan ini DPMK-nya tadi ya. Gimana kita bisa melihatnya nanti di pertemuan-pertemuannya, rincian pertemuannya ya nanti ya. So after that, after talking about the learning outcome, we will have the scoring criteria ya. Di kelas bahasa Inggris ada 4 ASN. We have 4 ASN ya. The obligatory yang wajib itu ASN 4 dan 8. Itu mid exams ya, sama final exams UTS dan UAS. Nah, di sela-selanya we will get another assessment ASN 1 and ASN 5. This is for the some weekly assignment. Jadi hanya ada 4. Okay. Then this is the range grading. I guess that this grading has already applied in all classes ya. We have the same one. Then this is the book that you need to read ya. Betty itu ada di internet, PDF-nya atau di Gramedia, di toko-toko itu sangat mudah. Ini tidak hanya untuk kelas ini. If you want to learn English, the basic rule, the grammar of English, saya sarankan kalau PDF atau buku itu yang yang covernya warna biru itu dasar. Jadi in my experience and most of the students' experience, they are likely to learn grammar easily through Betty's Grammar Azar. Ya, Azar BS itu Betty's Grammar Azar. Nah, lain-lainnya ada Sporting One from Murphy, from Train nanti di aktivitas kita, Driscoll, Tillit dan sebagainya. Tapi yang atas kalau teman-teman mau download atau mau itu silahkan. Okay, then what are we going to do during each meeting? Meeting 1, we have introductions ya, the expression of self-introduction. Jadi meeting ini. Sebentar, saya jeda ya. Biasanya saya presensi di tengah juga, karena tadi ada yang misalnya terlambat ya. Karena ini rekaman, jadi nanti saya lihat rekamannya. Oke, kita sudah ada 34 siswa ya. Get back to the topic ya. Bentar. This is a first meeting. We do not talk more about some difficult things ya. Ya. Dari 100 mahasiswa hadir 34 ya. Berarti terima kasih, ini luar biasa. 34% yang hadir. Nanti presensi menunjukkan ya. Jadi nama aslinya jangan diganti ya. Okay, then what we are going to do in meeting 2, we have the expression of giving or exchanging information. Jadi minggu depan itu asynchronous teman-teman, tidak Zoom seperti ini ya. Jadi sering asynchronous nantinya. I will upload the video, the materials, then the discussion in the forum. Then you can have it to learn, to watch the video, to read the materials a week. Ya, about giving and exchanging information. Then we have meeting 3 for describing people, ya, for physical appearance, people and their qualities. Then meeting 4, we have describing things, ya. We got to know about food, then specific event or occasion. Then meeting 5, we have describing specific ya, specifically about object and places. Nah, this is also counted as ASN 1, ya, the first ASN. Then what we are going to do during meeting 6, this is comparing and contrasting ya. Jadi all of you can have the competence, ya, the competency for several language like tadi ya. This one describing something, describing things, place. Now comparing and contrasting, ya, based on the context. The grammatical things will be learned through this comparing and contrasting context, ya. Jadi we learn about comparing and contrasting. Then meeting 7 we will see about how if we talk about future, ya, telling future, whether this is a plan or a willingness, then of course a bit with writing an email, ya, it is subject to change, ya, bisa yang writing email optional. Then in the middle, in the meeting 8, we have mid exams, ya. This is also counted ASN 4. Jadi tidak semua ASN itu terisi, ya. Jadi tidak semuanya di kelas ini hanya saya wajibkan 4 tadi, ya. 1, 4, 5, dan 8. Okay, then meeting 8 is about asking questions. We will learn about WH and how questions, yeah, from interviewing someone, yeah, or talk show. Then about meeting, this is in 2 meetings, yeah, because we'll talk about telling past, yeah, about reporting what was happening and what had happened, yeah, for the past, simple past and also past continuous, yes, like that. Then also perfect, yeah, past perfect tense can be, yeah. So it can be blended, yeah, for those grammatical things that support, yeah, from the telling past context. Then meeting 11 till 12 is a bit kinds of your practice, yeah, for the productive skills. So we will talk about effective oral communications, how for giving advice and suggestion for national issues, yeah. This is just supplementary and also optional topics, yeah. Maybe we can have different topics. It's about giving advice and suggestions. Then if we do it in public speaking, it is not far from persuade something, yeah, persuading. Yeah, this is this one, yeah. Then the other one is meeting 14 and 15. Yeah, getting ready for a job. Yeah, it is related with your future too, yeah. Whether you are a part-timer that currently study in this university and also maybe you will graduate soon from this university, you need to make a CV and having an interview. So in this English learning outcome for the SFMK, it is important. That's why you need to know about how to make a CV and how to conduct interviews. Okay, then the last is final exam. Before we continue, do you have any questions so far? Wah, sudah meningkat ini pesertanya ya. 40. Ya, ada 41 dengan saya 40 ini ya. Oke. Do you have any questions so far? Coba saya random tanya dulu ya. Septivio Lefrak. Do you have any questions so far to the course orientation? Septivio Lefran. Ada di sini enggak? Halo? Enggak ada ya. Berarti hanya on aja. Menghidupkan Zoom. Mariam Marhamah Puspa. Do you have any question? Kelak out ya. Oke, saya tanya Triana Sari. Halo? Ini mendengarkan semua enggak ini? Atau enggak saya lanjutkan ini? Halo? Do you have any questions? No, sir. Yes, gitu. Ada pertanyaan tidak?
No, sure.
Thank you Mbak Jessica Septia ya for responding. Itu salah satu bentuk politeness strategy ya, kesantunan. Kalau diajak, coba ngajak ngomong temenmu, kamu diem saja atau temenmu diem saja, kamu dicuekin gitu ya. Atau malah mainan HP itu yang contoh simple ya. Thank you Mbak Jessica. You did very great. From the simple things, you respect me ya. Oke, random saja materi kita. Nanti saya upload yang ini ya, tentang introducing ourselves, memperkenalkan diri itu gampang, nanti bisa dibaca. Karena puasa pertemuan pertama tidak akan lama-lama juga. Coba saya cek misalnya 2 sampai 3 random students ya. Margareta Uto Bunga, are you here? Ya, thank you. Tadi Genaro Ivan sebelumnya tadi.
Ada, Sir.
Tadi kemana? Halo Mas Ivan.
Tadi jaringan, Pak.
Oh, oke ya. Saya ganti ini ya karena jaringan. It's okay. Then the next two, maybe I will ask. Oh, Mbak Mariam tadi ini sudah masuk lagi. Mbak Mariam, can you respond to me? Mbak Mariam. Oke, nggak ada Mbak Mariam. Karel, are you here?
Yes, I'm here, sir.
Thank you. One more students for random sampling. Noela, Dita.
Yes, I'm here, sir.
Thank you ya. So, do you have any questions? Nggak ada ya? Atau ada tentang meeting kita yang akan kita laksanakan 1 semester?
I want to ask you.
Oke, ya, Karel.
Sir, I want to ask you. In this lesson, what there's rules?
Okay, because this is not offline class, this is online class. The rule can be consisted of 2 types ya, 2 jenis. The rule for the asynchronous and synchronous. Ya, for the synchronous, of course, the rule is you need to pay attention to Zoom meetings general rules ya. Biasanya kita sudah tahu Zoom meeting general rules itu ya. You can mute if you do not speak. You can raise your hand, something like that about the interpersonal and also conversation through the Zoom meetings. Then, of course, you need to write your real name, type your real name, ya. The rule will be influenced in the result. Nanti, Pak, kok saya di persensinya nggak ada? Karena memang namanya nggak ada. Nah, seperti itu ya. For example, like that, Karel. Then, for the asynchronous, you need to respond anything. Biasanya saya hanya cek di forum itu, you need to type yes atau apa gitu. Cuma ngetik. Artinya teman-teman itu mengikuti asynchronous meeting ya. Kalau YouTube kan ada like-nya, jadi teman-teman tahu siapa yang ini ya. Karena pasti saya upload di situ ya. If for the synchronous, so you need to watch the video, read the materials, and also type in the forums box. Itu ya, that's the rules ya, Mas. Tadi Karel.
So there's, yes, sir. So there's no specialist rules here.
The special rules for online meeting, there is no. You can do everywhere, right? You can done with any other activities as long as you are focusing on here. Misalnya sambil apa ya, you can do with other activities, but you can be apa consider for the materials itu. Kalau Zoom meetings ya, for the synchronous. If asynchronous, it is free. It is from Friday to Friday, right? Yeah, you can access on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, free. Yeah, as long as for the second week, for example, we have the second week meeting next week. Then you access it in the last week, in the 11th week, ya week 11 for example. Ya enggak dong. Nanti saya persensinya kan enggak di minggu 11 nanti masuk emergency minggu pertama kan ya. So please mind about it. Then for AS the other general rule is same with other classes like ASN rules itu wajib. Bisa nggak teman-teman? Can you skip one ASN? No. We have how many ASN tadi Karel? 4 ASN, right? So you need to do
Yes.
all. If you skip one, fail. Ya, itu sudah rule-nya. For the outcome-based learning, OBE, outcome-based education in our university, that is required with the rector's letters. Ya, ASN itu wajib. Itu aturan-aturan umum sudah ada. Jadi, so we just follow the general rules. Ya, any other curiosity? Ada keingintahuan yang lain?
Thank you, Chef.
You are welcome. Ya. Okay, if there is no questions, yeah, so this is integrated USN, active spoken and written, ya, use electronic device appropriately and politely. Nah ini aturannya ya, yang. Nah this is my email, my phone number. Nanti file ini kan saya upload juga di e-learning ya, you can also have this. Nah, your work to do, karena tadi saya sudah janji kalau puasa dan pertemuan pertama itu tidak lama-lama. Actually, this is introducing yourself. Ya, you need to master it in the first meeting because this is the very basic ya. How to introduce yourself. I got this input for you ya. You can have greetings, good evening, good morning, and extra. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is mine. This speaking and spoken is different ya. For example, my name's Hari. Itu that's wrong. You need to have to be. My name is. Nah, do not like that. Do not be a grammar Nazi. Jangan suka judgment karena speaking itu sedikit fleksibel, bebas. My name's Hari itu ada namanya run on. Ya, connected speech. Itu my name is tapi diomongkan cepat. Nah, dalam bahasa Inggris itu kadang seperti itu ya. So, we will practice very basic, maybe you can have it slow. My name is atau my names gitu. That's for your further information ya. You can have that one. Nah, yang ingin saya diskusikan kalau input-input ini nanti teman-teman you can also read it at home. Sekarang saya mau cek ya, greetings coba ya. Kita latihan greetings. Hello, how are you? Something like that is okay. I want to check your critical thinking. Tadi kan ada critical thinking kan. Nah, kalau nyapa, tolong dibahasa Inggriskan ya. Mbak Dila Sinta. Halo, Mbak Dila.
Yeah, sure.
Ya, I will ask you to translate it in English ya. In greetings. Ya, misalnya good apa? Good morning, good afternoon, good night, good evening seperti itu ya. Kalau jam 8 pagi ini, Mbak Dila will say what greetings. Good what? Nah, ini diskusi supaya teman-teman nanti tahu. Basic.
Good morning.
Good morning, thank you. Still Mbak Dila ya. If at 11 siang, 11 AM. Halo? Spontan aja, ini hanya untuk input-input nanti kita bahas ya. Jam 8 tadi good morning, jam 11 at 11 AM. Halo? Oke, Mbak Lulu coba. Mbak
Sir,
Dila.
can you repeat?
If it is at 11, jam 11. Tadi kan jam 8 good morning. Jam 11. Okay, what's your answer? Halo? Oke, tadi Mbak Lulu tambahan. Oke, Mbak Dila belum jawab lagi. Mbak Lulu?
Good morning.
Jam 11 good morning. Kalau jam 8 tadi good morning.
Iya.
Jam 11 apa? Sebisanya saja, setaunya you can guess.
Good morning.
Good morning. Kalau jam 1 siang 13 ya kalau bahasa Indonesia ya. 1 PM jam 1 siang. Jam 1 siang.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Kalau jam 4 sore. Ayo cepat aja, enggak apa-apa. Nebak aja. Can guess, nanti teman-teman yang lain saya beri kesempatan.
Afternoon.
Afternoon. Kalau jam 7 petang.
Evening.
Evening. Thank you ya, Mbak Lulu.
Yes, sir.
I will compare it with other. Aul ini siapa? Nama persensinya Aul juga. Aul. Are you here, Aul? Aul.
Yes, sir.
What is your complete name? Nama lengkapnya siapa?
My name is Anissa Aulia Rahman.
Nah, can I guess about your full name? No, please rename ya, nanti rename. Aulia Rahman. Nah, sama pertanyaannya ke Mbak Dila dan Mbak Lulu. Jam 8 pagi, bahasa Inggrisnya apa?
Good morning.
Jam 11 siang,
Good morning, sir.
jam 13, jam 1,
Good afternoon.
jam 4 sore,
Good afternoon, sir.
jam 7.
Good evening.
Oke, dah dari 2 sampel tadi ya, 3 Mbak Dila tadi. Ini, you did very great. Good, konsepnya gitu ya, jangan diterjemahkan misalnya, selamat pagi, good morning. Tadi kan jam 11 itu Indonesia siang ya, tapi tidak selamat siangnya ada terjemahan tertentu, tidak. Jadi kita belajar bahasa, apalagi from the target to source language itu harus mengetahui budaya. Di sana itu morning, noon. Kalau noon itu jam 12. Jadi sebelum jam 12 itu morning. Nah, kalau jam 11 good morning. Diterjemahkan di Indonesia apa? Bukan selamat pagi, itu sudah siang. Jadi jam 11 itu terjemahannya selamat siang. Tapi tetap good morning. Jam 7 pagi good morning. Nah, tapi terjemahnya Indonesia selamat pagi. Nah, jam 1 itu kan siang. Nah, good afternoon karena setelah noon, afternoon. Nah, siang ya afternoon. Tapi jam 4 itu sore kok tetap afternoon ya, karena konsepnya budaya ya, beda. Jadi jam 4 tadi sudah benar ya, afternoon. Lalu setelah petang itu sudah evening. Kapan pakai good night? If we want to do leave taking. Ya. Oke. I think sudah di-rename ya. Oke, no need to do screenshotting. Ya, I already have this. Teman-teman pakai HP semua ya? Kalau pakai HP nggak bisa saya kasih barcode, karena nggak bisa membarcode di layar ya. Jadi saya tidak menampilkan barcode di SIA, manual saja nanti. Ya, thank you very much. Any question before we end this meeting?
No.
No? If no,
No, sir.
okay.
Oh, no, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much everyone. Ya, we can have the PPT in the e-learning website later on and also the recording. Ada 49 siswa yang hadir ya. Thank you. Goodbye everyone.
See you.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
See you.
Stay.